Hey, how's it going, everybody? It is Jazzy, the video store Sasquatch here, and we are doing another streaming Saturday. I went to HBO MAX, found Horizon American Chapter, directed by Kevin Costner, starring Kevin Costner, Sienna Miller, Sam Worthington, Jenna Malone. Chronicles a multifaceted 15-year span of pre and post Civil War expansion and settlement of the American West. Yeah, this movie is supposed to be like four chapters, I think. All of them like 3 hours long. This is a Kevin Costner passion project here. This is the reason why he is not in the last season of Yellowstone because him and Taylor Sheridan had a falling out over this movie. Um, I enjoyed it. Honestly, I really did enjoy this movie. I do like westerns though. I understand that they're not for everyone, and when we're talking about like a 3 hour movie, like even I was like very skeptical of it. There's a reason why I didn't go to theaters and watch it, and the main reason why is because of the 3 hour time limit on it. And then when you talk about like just doing like three more movies or two more movies or something like that, or whatever the plan was, I forget how many chapters it was. It just seemed like it was going to be a lot of commitment to watch these movies. I don't know if we're gonna get, we were supposed to get chapter two right away because it did preview at the end of this one a little bit of what was supposed to happen in chapter two because it was supposed to be chapter one, then chapter two released later that year, and then I think chapter three in a couple of years, and then four after that. I know that Netflix and Kevin Costner made some kind of deal. I don't know the parameters of the deal, and I don't know when we're going to be getting chapter two, but I assume since it's already done that we will be getting at least at the very minimum a chapter two from Netflix or just somewhere in the near future. I hope we do because this movie was really good for Russian, and not even just for Russian. It was just a really good movie. When we get talk about the Western genre and kind of how it's fallen off recently, that there are like neo westerns and there are stuff that are kind of like westerns that aren't like basically back from the old west, like old man, old country for old man, and other stuff like this. We get a lot of the Western concepts uh, to these movies, but without the like the old Wild West involvement. I don't know why we moved away from them. Maybe we just thought it's a bygone era. Maybe it's the Native American aspect of it, where no matter how you do it, you're gonna have cowboys versus Native Americans. I'll be nice, um, say it that way. Even though I've been watching like Deadwood lately, and this movie and other Western movies where they are not as kind. Um, but it's just an interesting concept here. I don't know why they went away from it, um, but it feels like when there are good ones and they do come out, Pretending Yuma and stuff like this, that people do follow them, they do like them. There's like a nostalgia factor for it. I don't know for whatever reason this one just didn't catch the following. I mean, we've had such a problem with getting people into theaters, and then you add a 3 hour time out into it, and then the story that yeah, there's gonna be three more movies to it. I can understand why this one maybe wasn't the most popular movie in the theater because of the commitment part of it. Well, if I commit to this movie, am I really committing to two other movies or three other movies that are going to be just as equally long? And well, that's just part of it. But as overall, this movie's really good. It's lit very well. Like so many of these movies nowadays are so dark, and this one was so bright, full of color. And it just, I was not expecting the action, the like just the immediateness of it either. I thought I was thought it'd be more of like a slow burn. It wasn't. I mean, you're right into it immediately into conflicts and going through that, and then figuring out the conflicts and stuff like this, and moving on. Um, we the basically it's basically settlement. I don't know. I think it's Arizona maybe or somewhere in the west where they're opening up Horizon, which is a new like town and establishment. And the first thing we get is we see that the Native Americans are not happy because that is where that is their land, of course, because you know they've lived there for their whole lives, and now all of a sudden these people are trying to take it over, adding all the Western amenities to kind of like a open land for these Native Americans, and there's conflict there. We see how the Union soldiers or the soldiers do not particularly like the expansion people because not only are they going into like places they're getting themselves killed a lot, but they're going out in farther regions to where the soldiers can't really protect them. So that is another conflict that we kind of get into this, and then um, the third one that we kind of see is the third thing we kind of see is like a chariot or like a whole like Oregon Trail expansion pack going to the west. So it's a whole like whole whole crew of people, probably 100 people or so, and they're all going to the same area, obviously, with their trailers and or not trailers, with their wagons and their horses, and we kind of see like what it kind of costs to go that far west, and what you were fighting and who you were fighting, and just seeing everything. It's a really good movie. I really am looking forward to the next couple chapters if we get them. It's something that you guys should check out if you haven't seen it. It's on HBO Max, and this is Horizon American Chapter, directed by Kevin Costner. And then, just so you guys know, we're in the middle of our Action 28 Days. Go ahead and jump onto our Facebook page and join that. And every week we will get an 80s and 90s action blockbuster movie. Um, we'll talk about it on the Throwback Thursday of that week. So we'll post what movie we're gonna watch that day, and then we'll talk about it on the Throwback Thursday, all of them. And join the Facebook page for that, please, guys, or the YouTube page, either way. But on the Facebook page, it has the full list of the whole month of movies we're doing and the movie daily. So that is there. Comment anything if you guys seen this movie or heard any news about when the next chapter is coming. Please comment that below. And thank you guys very much for watching. And please have a good rest of your day or night. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment your top movie picks for Throwback Thursday in the comment section. And see you next time in the cave.